Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Eunice and this channel is all things motherhood, faith talks as well as wellness. If you are interested, please continue watching. Don't forget to leave a little comment and subscribe to the channel. Without wasting any further time, let us get right into the video. Please do excuse my voice. I'm catching a cold, but I hope you guys will be able to hear me. And yeah, anyways, today we are talking about unexpected crosses. Have you ever find yourself in a situation where you feel unfairly treated? You feel like you were not supposed to be going through what you are going through? Have you ever found yourself in a battle where you feel like this is not my battle, I'm not supposed to be in this battle, but you are in it? It's like having to bury a loved one. You see, it's something that comes unexpected. Finding yourself in a heartbreak, it's something that is unexpected. Finding yourself like in trials and tribulations, they come unexpectedly, because as people, all we want to have joy, we want to have peace. No one in this world would want to have troubles, would want to have struggles, because it's not nice. It's not nice always being in trouble. It's not nice always having to think and process thoughts and finding yourself in distress. Reading from the book of Matthew 23 verse 32, which is the crucifixion of Jesus. So in this book, we are talking about the man called Simon. Simon was from Cyrene. He had come to Jerusalem for the Passover, right? So when he got there, Simon didn't know what was happening. He didn't know that Jesus was being crucified that day. He didn't know Uguti. There were a commotion about uNkulunkulu that day. But he had went there just for the ceremony, which is the Passover, that they usually celebrate, that they usually partake in Jerusalem around these times, right? So Simon, he found himself in a unexpected cross, because if we read chapter 32, it says, as they were going on, they met a man from Cyrene named Simon, and they forced him to carry the cross. The cross which they forced Simon to carry was the cross of they gave Jesus. So Simon was helping Jesus to carry the cross. Simon only went there to celebrate, to have the Passover. He didn't go there to carry the cross. He didn't go there ukuthi ayoziphosa enkingeni, but he only, when he got there, he found ukuthi it is the crucifixion of Jesus. So sometimes in life, there comes a time when things happen, like life happens, challenges happens, we come across challenges that are unexpected, right? We constantly have to make a choice to choose Jesus, because he is the one that ordains our steps. He is the one that aligns us to his will. I'm just here to tell you guys that in everything, in every season of our lives, in every situation that we may find ourselves in, we need to always choose what is true to God, what aligns to God. Like, what is your unexpected cross? And sometimes, there are some crosses that when you carry that cross, it will leave you not the same again. So I'm just here to tell you that in every season, in every situation, there is, like, I know it might sound cliche, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. We just need to choose our crosses, right? Even the unexpected crosses that we might find ourselves in, we must choose God even through those crosses. And it might leave us in a painful way. It might leave us distressed. It might leave us worn out, anxious, depressed. But let us choose God. God will help us carry those crosses. God will never let me down. God will never let you down. Never push you beyond your limits. God will never give you a cross that is beyond you. No matter how heavy the situation is, no matter how heavy the trial may seem right now, but just know that God will never give you a cross that is too heavy for you. God will never push you beyond your limits. Even in the unexpected situations, always trust God. I just want us to know that God is bigger than our struggles. God is bigger than the unexpected crosses that we might find ourselves in. We need to carry our crosses with grace, knowing that God has our back, knowing that God is our help. I know that life gets complicated at times. I know that life gets challenging at times. It was also challenging for Simon. It wasn't nice. Imagine going to a party, you're thinking, I'm going to enjoy myself, I'm going to relax, only to find yourself in a situation, yeah, but only to find yourself in trouble. What do you need to do? You need to trust in God when you find yourself in such a situation, because ayikho wena into ongayenza as a person to get yourself out of that situation. There's nothing that someone could have done as a person to get himself out of that situation. But the only thing that he needed to do was to obey and trust in the Lord, which he did. So it also same with us. We need to always, if we find ourselves in a terrible situation that we didn't put ourselves in, you know, sometimes you can be loving a person, you can be loving a friend, nje ungaziphilela impilo right, feeling like you're not harming anyone, but there are people that are harming you. Trust in God. Pray about that. Pray for those people as well. Don't focus on the situation, but focus on God. And we need to thank God for our crosses. Thank God thank God for our enemies. As it says in the word of God, that love your enemies as you love yourself. You don't treat umuntu ngendlela akuphatha ngayo. Treat people the way you would want them to treat you. Show love at all times. Even in your difficulties, even in your unexpected crosses, always choose love, and God is love. Always choose the positive. Always choose to focus on God. When someone hurts you, I know as a person, as human, our ways is to think, why would you do that to me? Why would you hurt me like that? But see it as uguti. Maybe this is my unexpected cross. Maybe this is a cross that I need to carry. And must beg when you get into trials, you don't come out in the trial the same if you are with God. Sometimes it happens, Uguti. God is allowing things to happen to us because he wants to show his glory. God is allowing things to happen to us because he wants to show in his goodness. Same as the word in 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13, that God is giving us these unexpected crosses because he wants to show that his power is sufficient in our weaknesses. His power is made perfect in our weaknesses. So God is saying he doesn't want to hurt us. God doesn't want to hurt us. God doesn't want to see us in trouble. But the reason why he is allowing these unexpected crosses is because he wants to show his mercy. He wants to show his power. He wants to show that his power is made perfect in our weaknesses. That we need to keep loving the Lord, because in the end, it is going to work out. God will never push you beyond your limit. Yes, you might fall down, but you can still stand up. It might seem dark right now, but light will come again. As today it is Sunday, today is a day of resurrection. Friday was the day of crucifixion, was the day when Jesus was being crucified. But today is Sunday. Sunday is here. Jesus has risen. So even with us in our situations, yes, we might find ourselves in darknesses. We might find ourselves losing hope, but we need to focus on God. We need God to restore us and renew us. We need to allow God to give God the glory and give God the honor and give God the authority to rule over our lives. At the end, you will be victorious because God is on your side. So yeah, guys, that is all that I have for you today. We have come to the end of this video. Hope you did enjoy and that you have learned some things, even if it's one or two. Please don't forget to like this video, leave a little comment, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.